Welcome, everyone. How are we all doing today? Thank God it's Friday. Who's excited for today? Welcome, Chidiebere. Welcome, Jaylis. Welcome, Chidiogo. Chidiebere, first to land. Wow, welcome. It's so nice to have you guys here again for today's Q&A session. Please, can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. Thank you very much. So today we are going to be talking about, you know, asking questions, giving you answers about malware, phishing, and social engineering. I believe all of us have finished the lesson. Can I get feedback from you? Good evening, Chidiogo. Let's know how it went for you. Did you face any difficulty? All right, you can hear me. Was it challenging? I want to believe that this was a very interesting and easy to understand class. Good evening, Olajide. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. So let me hear from you guys. How was your classes? How did it go? And where are other people? I've not seen Joseph. I've not seen Nafisat. Are they in traffic? Can somebody give them a nudge on Pombo to tell them that we've started? This 7:10 and we don't want to waste any time. All right, Jaylis, thank you. So now I want to know questions about the class. Everyone knows what malware is now. You know what phishing is. I mean, phishing is even a popular term, and you understand social engineering, the types, right? We talked about malware attack, its objective, types, phishing types, types of malware attack, how to analyze a phishing email, and also social engineering. You give some example of social engineering like tailgating, piggybacking, shoulder surfing. Do we all understand? So let's have it. Let me know your question. Or is it that we understood everything that was discussed in that class? Did we understand everything that was discussed in this last lesson? Olajide, Chidiogo. Olajide said, for me, I'm good with it. Oh, okay. Amazing. Chidiogo, I honestly didn't understand everything. Wow. But I'm hoping to watch again. That's serious. Everything that okay, you watched everything you didn't understand, but you want to watch again. Please let me know, Chidiogo. Let me know what you didn't understand. Was it too technical? I try my best to not make it technical. It's layman terms. Okay, Jaylis has no issues. All right. So what are we going to do tonight now that we don't have questions? Are we going to have a TGIF party? All right, Jaylis. Thank you. So let us know how we can help you, Chidiogo. That's why we are here for you. Don't be shy. Hi, Moreni KG. Welcome. Good evening. I'm showing some of the slides, so maybe it can just give you like a reminder. Benini said the lesson was very detailed. Actually, I understood everything. Perfect. That's nice. Keep it up. And let's not forget, for every week, try as much as possible to post. Post what you are doing, post what you are learning on LinkedIn, post on Twitter. Tag us so that we can help you comment for visibility. We can help you repost. That's how people know that you are learning. I saw about 3 posts last week. I think Joshua, Janet, and Maureen Ikeji. Yeah. If you also dropped some posts, please send the link so that we can engage. Sometimes LinkedIn can shadow ban post and we won't see it. All right, Chidiogo, for start, do you think with the buzz of AI that the way malware attack appear will evolve? Of course, yes. In fact, big yes. It's not that they will evolve, they have started evolving. I think I mentioned it towards the end of the lesson that AI has come to stay. AI is not going anywhere. Even though people want to use it for bad things and good things, AI is here to stay. So attackers are evolving, they are getting better in writing scripts, malicious scripts, delivering payload. It's helping them with automation, it's helping them create very smart phishing mails that you won't even be able to differentiate it from a legitimate one. AI hardly makes grammatical error. I won't say AI doesn't make error. They make errors. They make mistake. They are not always 100% correct depending on how you use it. But when it comes to grammatical errors, AI is number one. So the traditional way of us looking out for phishing mails, back then they'll tell us look for grammatical errors, look out for stuff like that. You hardly ever see that in these days. So is it possible for malware to go undetected in systems? Yes, Chidiogo. It is very possible. An example is the rootkit, right? So when they gain administrative privileges to embed malware on a system, it's possible. It's possible not to see it. It's very possible. Yes, that's rootkit. They hide under the kernel of an operating system. I think Sharks taught you about operating systems and the kernel. So when they gain administrative level of access, they can go without being detected. And in fact, that's how payloads are created. You know, they use defense evasion techniques and then they maintain persistence over a long period of time. They keep, moving laterally and escalating privileges until when they finally get what they want, which is data. I mean, data is their gold. When they get the gold, which is data, they either encrypt it and tell you to pay until they release it. You have to pay up before they release it, or they just go and sell it off on the dark web. Let me know if I'm answering your questions as you are asking me. Rebecca Taiwo, well, what's the difference between DOS and DDoS? Okay, so let's first start from the meaning. DOS is denial of service, right? While DDoS is distributed denial of service. So the DOS might not necessarily affect a wide range of endpoints or systems. It could just be unavailability of network across system. But for distributed denial of service, this is usually automated with the use of botnets. It is not humanly possible. So they distribute it, you know, and it affects a wide range of systems. So that's the difference. So DOS can just be one system, while the DOS is just affected by more than one system. I mean, thousands of systems. All right. Can you explain? Can you stop calling me Ma, please? Can you explain more on the man in the middle attack, MITM? Okay, so MITM is one of the attack that violates, say, integrity and also confidentiality. And they can even go further to violate availability. So I want you to, when you see man in the middle attack, I want you to see it like a dispatch rider, you know. So you sent a package to be delivered to somebody. You sealed it, you use stapler, you package it in such a way that nobody can torture it, tamper with it, or do anything to the package. You give it to the dispatch rider to deliver it to somebody. But the dispatch rider decides to the dispatch rider decides to open it, or somebody attacks the dispatch rider. Then they collect the package from the person, they open it, they tamper with it, they they can even replace it with something else. Let's say food, they can eat out of the food, they package it back, and then they'll go and give it to the person that you want to send it to, or the person that is supposed to receive it. Meanwhile, that person does not know that it has been tampered with. So that is how man in the middle attack occurs. So you are communicating with a browser, or you are communicating with a system, and then this attacker comes in the middle of that communication. You can either alter your communication, it is seeing something that is confidential that is not supposed to see, and they can also even steal data or just exfiltrate data, and then you will not even know. Yes, without the user knowing about it. So it's usually difficult to detect. So just communication between, a client and the server, and then somebody comes in between. Oh, Jaylis, you want to learn how to create ransomware? No. If as when we teach you how to create ransomware, what do you want to use it for? Let me even start from there. Now, pen testers will tell you if they are going to teach you how to create ransomware. Jaylis, let me know what you want to use the ransomware for. Seems like you want to be a pen tester. You learn reverse engineering, how to deliver ransomware. Or you want to start that business, ransomware as a service. Oyedokun, welcome. Good evening. Was it traffic that delayed you? Chidiebere. Okay, so how do the attacker intercept the messages in a MITD? You mean MITM attack? Okay, so one of the ways they can intercept is by, there's something called session hijacking. They just hijack the system. They can also intercept um traffic using domain typo squatting, right? I think um for our level, an example is, when people come on Twitter to complain about a service, especially fintech applications. So when they say, my money point app is not working, or my piggyverse is not working, and then you just see some people from nowhere, they will be sending you link that this person helped them to solve the problem. Click on this link so that we can help you solve it. Some people will fall for it. That is an example of a man in the middle attack, because they are already hijacking the service from the legitimate brand, the legitimate business. You then click on it, it's going to look exactly like the real website. You put your username, you put your password, and then they just take over your account and then they take out all your money. But they can hijack your sessions too. And this can be delivered through malware. All right. All right, Rebecca, you're welcome. Okay, Jelis, you want to use it on your home lab. All right. Um, let me, for educational purpose, let me consult the oracle. Hello, oracle, are you there? Hi, Sharks. Let me know if you can hear me. But I can guarantee you that we're not going to teach you how to create ransomware. But let me hear from Shoaib if you can hear me. Sorry, Julius. Hello, Shoaib, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So you need me to answer something?
Yeah, did you hear Jaylis? So Jaylis was asking if we could teach him how to create a ransomware. And I
Ah,
said I
what do you
could.
want to do with that?
I can. Okay, yeah, that was the first question I asked. That what do you want to use it for, first of all? But I can guarantee you that we're not going to teach you how to create a ransomware. So what do you want to use it for? He said he wants to use it for his home lab.
Well, you
I'm guessing
probably
for
want to do
educational purpose.
you want to pick up a malware analysis course then. That's probably where they will teach you how to write a, a ransomware.
Well,
But you
but
want to be
most of these
careful when you're writing
attackers,
it
they just
so you don't end up locking yourself out.
most of these guys they even buy it. They buy it on the dark web. So I've dropped the link to the thank you, Schweib. I've dropped the link to the attendance, and I need us all to fill it in 2 minutes. So let's still keep our questions coming. Like we said the other day, we don't have to wait to the end of the class before we drop the attendance. It might be at the beginning, it might be in the middle, or at the end. So that should not stop us from asking our question. Please don't forget to use your student ID. Anybody that uses their name will be automatically yanked off. All right, great one, Chidebere. All right. So it's great to know that almost everyone understood the class and we don't have a lot of questions. That's why we'll be rounding up very quickly today. But in all of this, I hope that everybody now knows how to protect themselves um, against this attack. Stay conscious. Make sure you use repeatable software tools. Ensure network is secure and always update your software and your operating systems regularly. And make sure that you have backups, regular backups, just in case you are hit by a ransomware and you don't need to pay an attacker. You have your backup to always fall back to. Chidebere is asking if crypto transactions are truly traceable. Yes, they are actually traceable. They are traceable. But it's not that easy because of the decentralization that comes with cryptocurrency and the anonymity. So I don't know if you trade cryptocurrencies, but right now there's something called P2P. So your P2P will always fish you out. That's why it's very important to have your wallet very safe and your account safe, because if they hack your account, they might just start using your account to do those kind of transactions because it will be traced to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
so I just wanted to add something to what you said. Um, It's
Okay.
good to know that, but it's good to understand that nobody or nothing is anonymous.
Nobody.
Nothing is anonymous. There's, no,
Oh,
there's
okay.
nobody that is anonymous. They will catch you. They will catch you. They will fish you out.
Yeah,
Even the best,
it might take time, but they will fish you
even
out.
the best of the best, to fish them out. Nothing is anonymous.
Yeah. They fished out the last Bybit hack now. The people that stole the money, they fished them out. Why is LinkedIn restricting your account? Did they give you any reason? Probably you're doing something against um, community guidelines. You said you've created more accounts and they keep restricting it. Are you using the same email address? Have you opened a support ticket with LinkedIn? Did they give you reasons why the accounts were restricted? So these are the questions that you need to answer first. Okay, Nafisat, how do fileless malware operate compared to traditional malware? Okay, first of all, what is a traditional malware? What is a fileless malware? I think we should first have that understanding so I can know where we are coming from. Are you talking in relations to viruses and worms that do not need a host for them to self-replicate? Here is my How do attackers convince people to give away password? Is it always through emails? No, it does not have to always be through emails. That's what social engineering is about, hacking human beings. They use emotions, they use psychology, they use top executive, they could be people that you respect, they could use your family members, they could lie that they are from your banks, they could send you a phishing mail too. So the emails are just one of many ways that they can use to steal your password or convince you to release your password. I remember somebody calling my mom, telling her that the date of birth on her account is not correct and that she should come and change it or something. Can't remember. But I schooled my mommy already, so she's even the one that will be teaching you now about cybersecurity. Anybody that's asking you for information like that online over the phone, they are not to be trusted at all. So I hope we are filling the attendance. If an antivirus does not catch the malware, what else can protect us? Different things can protect us, not just antivirus. Um, Firewall can also block malicious traffic on your systems. If you have an endpoint detection response solution or an extended detection response solution, that also works. Oh, that's even something that I just even said now. Yes, firewall protects a system from, you can protect against malicious traffic. It blocks it depending on the rule that is set. Okay, Chidebere, is Windows Defender the ultimate, or are those antivirus programs better than Windows Defender? So I won't say that they are better, but I think that Windows Defender is doing a lot. Is It has good capabilities when it comes to antivirus solutions. They have automated scanning, they can remove threats even before you discover them. So to an extent, Windows Defender is good, it's good enough. All right, Jaylis, all the best. Wow. S- What was the instructor? I mean, or who was the instructor? Some people are saying malware, phishing, and social engineering. Oh my God. Okay, right here now. Chinebere, why are you laughing? Nafisat, you've not answered me regarding the fileless and traditional malware. I want to first understand your understanding so I can know where to come from. All right, so I'm disabling the attendance now. In fact, it lasted for more than 2 minutes. Is Sylvester here? Some people said Sylvester taught them lesson 4. Ah, that's so hilarious. All right, Joby Code Academy, you're welcome. Me, we almost want to write my blue team leader. Hey, you explain your blue team leader must have name now. So, I hope you get help with your LinkedIn accounts. Wishing you all the best. All right, this 7:45. We'll be rounding it up any moment from now. So let's continue to stay conscious, use reliable solutions. Don't be caught unaware. You have to be proactive. Be ready even before the attacker gets to you. And updating your softwares, having backups cannot be overemphasized. All right. So if we don't have any further questions, I think we should just call it a day. Should do you have any announcement for us?
No, I don't have any for us again.
All right. And tomorrow is Saturday. Okay. By Sunday, we're going to be seeing some changes on the Pompo channel. Some people might not finish with us. Started, but they will not finish with us because they have not been participating. They are just there. You don't know what you're doing. And by the end of this class, lesson 5 will be released, and I want us all to please take the lessons and prepare ahead for Sunday's class. You know how we do it now. It promises to be interesting and exciting. J list, there's no quiz today till Sunday. It's once a week. Can someone really get hacked just by clicking a link in an email? Yes, you can. What if that click is a click to download and then you download it, your malware, their malware gets installed on your system
Yeah, drive by down.
and they have remote access. Shuaib, what did you say?
It's a drive by download.
Via download, yes.
Drive by download.
Drive by download, okay. Yes, my Oga said that it is called drive by download
Not your Oga.
and you take over your system. Yeah, my Oga. Most of us use download sites for movies and games. They always have unsolicited pop-ups and redirection. Are those sites safe? No, Chidebere, they are not. They are not, but I'm not going to say what to do because it is not good to download pirated movies. Go and pay for movies. Watch on Netflix. Some people don't even know that it is bad to download from those websites. Some people don't know. So, Jolis, I've answered you. We're not doing quiz today. Now, Fisat is not here. I was waiting for a response. Oshua, did you see her question? She was asking about, let me find it, fireless malware and traditional malware. Of course, you will know from the word fireless, you can't, is a malware that is going to be difficult to detect.
Sorry, I keep. Can you, my network keep.
Uh, uh,
Can you hear me?
yeah. So I said Nafisat Jibola was asking how does fireless malware operate compared to traditional malware.
Oh,
So I wanted her to run me through her thought process and explain what fireless malware is and traditional malware is.
okay. I think the major difference. Who permitted to answer?
Yes, that's why I called you into the
Oh,
conversation.
okay. So I think the major difference is with FM virus malwares. Um, they operate like within the memory of your computer itself. They operate on the memory level, and they don't need to create or drop any files. So they are extremely, like they are very difficult, you know, to handle compared to
Yes, fileless malwares are difficult to
compared to
detect.
the normal malwares.
Okay. Plus, they don't even need a file to operate. An example is like, okay, rootkit, you can actually use a file to install that kind of malware. But the traditional ones, the hardware, the ransomware, all those ones, you see is that okay, this is glaring, this is malware. Of course, when your file is encrypted or when your device is encrypted, you can tell what kind of malware that is. Are there tools or browser plugins you recommend for spotting phishing websites? Uh, I don't know of any. We also need to be careful of using so many tools. There are a lot of malicious browser extensions out there. There are a lot of malicious browser plugins. So because you are running away from a moving vehicle, you should not go and hit an upcoming bicycle just because you are trying to spot phishing website. But we can Google it now. I don't know of any, but we can ask Google. It's been a long day. What we don't know, we also ask.
No, I think if you're using like some virus solution, doing my prompt you, it
Mm,
detects that, if that site is probably in their database already and you know it has a common, malicious site, give you a warning or straight up block you. I think Sophos Home does that. The home edition for Sophos does that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
does Sophos have a plugin?
I don't know, but I know they have like a home edition. Like aside from their EDR, they have a home edition for you want to use it on your personal PC, phones, and for your family. It's called Sophos Home,
Okay.
an antivirus as well.
Actually, I was looking for browser extensions and browser
Browser
plugins.
extensions. Oh,
Mm-hmm. But of course, there are tools
yeah. So
like my phone
they
now.
probably have extensions that you just need to sign up. You, know. You just need to install.
Okay, Olajide is asking what about virus total? So virus total does not spot phishing websites. Virus total is just used to analyze files, analyze URL, IP addresses for any malicious activities, and also to see the number of security vendors that have reported that same file or similar domain. So we basically just use virus total for scanning. Is it good practice to use multiple antivirus programs or just one is good? Chidebere, what are you looking for? Right now on my Windows system, I just have Windows Defender. Okay, I read something on fileless malware and was hoping you clarify what fileless malwares are. Okay, so we've already said that fileless malwares are malwares that can interact on your endpoint or your system without a file. So the medium of transmission is without a file. So you don't need a document or anything for you to get that kind of malware. It could be through other means. It can even be through a USB or a link. What other medium for sharing malware? So those are fileless malwares. I believe we know that you can get a malware on your device with the use of a USB drive or flash drive, like we all know it. Yeah. So then the traditional malwares, we know that. So tools for, browser plugins, I can see Privacy Badger. This is a privacy focused extension. They help to identify and block trackers and malicious websites, including those used in phishing attacks. TDVR, just one antivirus is okay. One is okay. So now, Nafisat, I believe I've answered you now. I'm very happy and excited to know that we're all learning, and we're even doing extensive learnings even after what we have been taught. That is how to learn. Don't just leverage on what you are being taught in the class, so you won't be limited. All right, everyone. Okay, Joby Code said that he uses Privacy Badger with Firefox. It blocks ads and not necessarily tell if the site is malicious. Okay. Does it block malicious emails or phishing emails? Oh, Anifat is here finally. Brave browser is also a browser that has that feature to block ads. So now you have indirectly answered Chidibere's question on how to stop those ads during download. If one can get a malware from a USB, it means it is from a document on the drive, correct? Then wouldn't it be the same that when you click on document, you get the malware into your system, or does it just automatically corrupt your own system? Yes, it just corrupts it. You don't need to interact with any file on the USB. Even public USB charging cables, we've been advised not to use them. Those USB cables, although in Nigeria we are not so advanced when it comes to all those kind of things. You can hardly, I don't, or let's just think like an attacker. Let's not make excuses for people. But over there, abroad in other countries, malware has been delivered through charging ports, USB charging ports, just by connecting. And obviously that was a wired connection. Thank you, Anifat, for that question. All right, guys, we should have answered all these questions since. So it's because you guys didn't come online on time. You didn't join the live on time. So now we've spent over 1 hour now, and I think we'll just call it a day, and we'll have a good night rest. Good night, everybody, and sleep well.